I'll talk to you later. And that, kids, is how you escape a mad titan, get hit by a car in the post-wasteland, figure out from that head trauma that you have matter manipulating powers, and then end up at Charles Xavier's school as a substitute teacher. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to teach is about movies, and how much I cannot stand what they're doing to the X-Men franchise. Here are my top 5 issues with the X-Men franchise so far. At number 5, the big issue we have that includes a lot of characters is why some characters are pushed to the side and some characters are not. For instance, Nightcrawler, Colossus, great characters. Storm, another great character. Heck, even Jean Grey to a certain extent is an okay character, but here's the problem. They keep focusing on certain characters more than others and not giving these X-Men, who are interesting, who are in depth, some respect. They also have decided not to use, like, Magic, Colossus' sister, in any of the films. I don't understand it, I don't get it, I don't like it. Number 4, vague powers. Oh yeah, that's right, buddy. You thought a lot of problems in the X-Men comics were vague? Well, the X-Men movies are also vague. They don't really tell us what these X-Men can and cannot do. They really are limitless depending on what Bryan Singer thinks these days. Which leads me to my number 3 issue. Number 3, Bryan Singer has never read an X-Men comic book. At all. I think maybe he's seen art and he thought it'd be interesting and he enjoys it, but I don't think he actually knows what X-Men are like. Mr. Thrill, this isn't math! Shut up! Number 2, they cannot figure out villains. They like Magneto. He's everywhere. I get that. But there's other X-Men villains that they are not using. The Brood, Mastermind, Mr. Sinister. These are characters we have not seen yet that they might use in the future, but for some reason they just don't understand. They tried Apocalypse, and guess what? Not the best. So we're gonna have to rework some of that. And my number 1 issue is Wolverine. How they've neutered the character, how they've just destroyed his badass attitude, how they just ruined him left and right, how they took away the blood, the cigarettes, the rated R stuff, and yes, the Old Man Logan movie is supposed to be rated R. Too little, too late. And then they made sure to focus on Wolverine in every film. It's not interesting, and even when they're not focusing on him, he's there. He shouldn't be the main character like this. He shouldn't be this popular. He's a side character who works best in the shadows. And they have just ruined it. So yeah, kids, as you can tell, I've got a lot of issues with X-Men. I hope you've learned something today. I hope that they can get this franchise back on track, or at least sell it back to Marvel. Check out our sister channel, the Rocket Squirrel Collective. Please check out all their videos. We do a lot of fun stuff over there. Also, like, share, and subscribe down there. Yeah, buddy. And remember to use your powers for good. What's that? You're fired. I'm fired. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Brill or Mr. Thrill. Different guy. I wish that they could get more powerful, or not more powerful. Pardon me. Shut up, kid. I hate you. You're ugly. Go die in a hole. I hope you die and your parents die of a broken heart. That got dark. Fire me, will you? That's the noise I have to make for my powers to work.